Welcome back to the BSN channel. I'm accompanied with my mum. I'm going to get her wisdom, some of her opinions to do with the same theme that we're going over, which is love, respect, Osram Ninsruma, which is the moon and the stars. I want to focus on this because it's to do with harmony. And as we're doing these videos, I'm realizing there's a common theme. A lot of these things are related by respect. So there was a long time this is not the only comment I've seen. It's not on my channel. I've seen one on my channel like this, but I've seen this on many channels, and it's certain ladies. Again, I'm not judging. I'm not saying whether they're right or wrong, but I would like to get my mother's opinion. So it was a certain lady, and she was pressing the case that why is the lady in the video serving the husband first before her children? If it was her, she would serve the children first, the husband last. So I personally don't think like this is such a big topic, but I do feel like it has a foundation for something that could be a problem in terms of respect between man and woman. Doesn't the respect come between the man and the woman first before the children?
Yeah.
Because you both make the children.
Yes. That's especially African culture anyway.
So what's your opinion on what this young lady has said? That she will serve her children before the husband?
You mean when there's a meal?
When there's a meal, yes.
She would like to serve her own kids.
Yes. She saw a video. It was also on one of our ones, but I don't want to specify people. This is not to judge the person, but I'm very interested to know my mother's opinion because you come from a different era, and obviously how you was with my father, or how you are with my father. He still gets served first.
Yeah, I dish your dad food.
So why do you serve dad first before the children?
Well, when I'm serving, I don't just decide, especially decide that I'm going to serve your dad first and that we'll all be sitting down on the table.
So it's not exclusive, like, okay, your dad has to be first.
No.
So it's just more of, you're serving everybody.
I'm serving everybody.
But what's the difference? Is dad getting the big piece?
Yeah. For that, sometimes I give a bigger piece for, if it's like a 6 or 5 chicken, right, sharing among about 3-4 people, definitely I'll probably give, if it's 6, I would, and it's been shared by 4 people, and it's 6. Your dad will definitely get 2.
Okay.
The rest of you will get 1. That's how it will go. Yeah.
And where did you get that from? It's because you wanted to? Is it something you saw your mother doing for your father?
It's something that my mom, our parents done in Africa. They've always done that. They never ever give the best to the kids first. No, the man has to be served first. Because I remember my own mom and dad, when they were alive, my mom would just do the cooking, making sure my dad one is first done, be completed, and the rest of the food, for example, is fufu that they pounding. They will pound my dad one so quickly, nicely, and then cover the rest, and my mom would start dishing out for, my dad's food to be sent to my dad's table. Because my dad has to be served first. Meanwhile, the rest of the food probably waiting to be pounded. My dad one will have to be pounded first and being served with the soup first, or the meat. The best meat will be putting on my dad's plate. And in other words, we will be getting very tiny bit of the meat. Later on, then they will start serving us.
Okay, so why do you think this particular young lady wants to insist on serving her children first? Why do you think that? Let's try and understand where she's coming from.
Well, this is Western world at the moment. People think a man is the same. Women think they're the same as the women, the same as the men, which is very sad. The young people growing up now.
Please explain. Elaborate on that.
No.
What do they think? Why? What do you mean by they think they are the same as men?
Well, they think they're probably the same graduates. Maybe my dad was graduate. My mom wasn't. Could be illiterate.
Yeah, it's a different generation
Yeah.
now.
Or my mom was being told before marriage that you've got to serve this man, regardless. You're married to this person, you made a vow. So the respect is regardless. You have to do what you're told.
But does a man have to be worthy of that sort of treatment?
Yeah, of course.
So what do you need from your man or husband?
If you show respect to your man as a woman, definitely the man would give you that due respect. But when you start treating a man as if you don't care about them, or you can take your plate to kitchen yourself, or why did you even drop your bowl there without not even washing? In Africa or in my mom and dad, there's no way a woman can tell their husband, why didn't you wash up, or why didn't you clean the place, you just dirty the place up. It's your duty as a woman. And the same way in the Western world here where we live, we should, lots of the women, a lot of marriages that broken down or disrespecting in a marriage happening, it's all due to that, because they are not doing what their olden days, their ancestors done. So there's sort of thinking we are all the same. You're working, I'm working, so you're earning money, I'm earning probably more than you. Why do I have to? So a lot of.
So, but what's the duty of the modern man then?
The duty
to ensure that a woman would want to show this kind of respect.
A duty of modern man, because at the end of the day.
Well, it hasn't changed much, has it? Or has it increased?
The man is doing his best, but the women doing their best as well. But the disrespecting in a relationship is very, very sad.
But what is the disrespect?
The disrespect is when a woman expects a man to be equal, doing the same thing. It's like, I'm working, you're working, so you pay this and I pay this. It's like having an equal partnership. But it shouldn't be like that. There shouldn't be that equal partnership that you pay this, I pay that.
Because
you have your own accounts, I have my own accounts. That is not marriage.
Because at a certain time there will be maternity leave and the man will have to do more work to make up for the money.
Yeah. And even that, probably the woman even earn more money than the man. So imagine
today's generation.
Yeah, now. So imagine the woman is earning like £1,000 a month, and the man is earning like 600 a month, and the woman said, "You pay the rent, and I pay the food, and then gas and electricity." What is left for that man? The rent could be probably £800 for a month, and if the man is not able to, fulfill that, then where's the respect?
So your message is, if you're equal, everything has to be equal.
That's what a lot of Western world they do in a marriage, which is very, very sad. Because at the end of the day, even if a woman, you're older than the guy, you are with or married to, I expect that whatever you earn and whatever he earns should be equal. Should be one.
I don't want
do
to
things
assume,
together.
but are you saying
that's what marriage is there for, as a couple? Even if it's not marriage, but you have children together. Remember, you're just making life together. You're just as one. So I do expect that the Western world would understand the people living in different European country or US, and that they should understand, because if they do, there will be a very limited divorce and separation going along.
So would you agree with the statement that equality nowadays is deceiving in the fact that it's more unequal?
It's unequal, which is sad. It's very, very sad.
So equality is becoming inequality.
Yeah. It's very sad. There's more topic to discuss about this.
Okay, so this could be the beginning of this.
I understand.
I like to plant the seed. I thought it would be something that you have an opinion on. I hope you enjoy my mum's opinion. I enjoyed it because I've always wanted to get her view on this, but I'd rather the camera be on, so other people, so we can share this experience with other people and yourselves.
Yeah,
So-
you're right. Sorry. Dad has to be selfless in Africa, in our culture.
So you disagree with the young lady?
Very much.
There you go. Husband gets served first. Peace.